Hi, my name is Bernie Le Battie, and thank you very much for tuning in. We have a very important guest today and also a very interesting topic of discussion. Vanessa Goosen.
Hi, Pastor Bernie, and thank you for welcoming me to the show.
Thank you, you're welcome. Vanessa's story is really that she was a Miss South Africa finalist, pretty lady, had everything at her feet, and she was ready to enter this world and shake this world up. Let her tell us more about it. Vanessa, what happened? Where were you at your life at that stage?
At that stage, I completed school and I was doing modeling. I was at Goosen, a modeling company, and then I entered Miss South Africa, which I made it to the semi-finalists, and then opening a clothing store, which was in...
So you really had everything at your feet. You could do what you wanted to do. But then something important happened in your life. You made some important decisions, met some interesting friends, and that changed your life around.
Yes, I had a boyfriend, so we started the clothing store together, and there was this guy, his friend, that was actually also like dressed very nice, traveling around a lot, and I actually confronted him and asked him like, where does he buy his clothes? And he said he also go abroad to Thailand, Bangkok, to buy his clothes. So he actually told us it's a good place to be able to explore the fashion industry.
So he introduced you?
Yes, he did.
He advised you?
Yes, he did.
He encouraged you and was virtually a mentor to you?
Yes.
At that point in
Yes.
time. But one has to be careful with your friends. What did you learn from choosing friends? And because here you were innocent, wanting to do the right thing, wanting to build your business. You had no need for drugs. You weren't on drugs. You weren't using. But there's something, just an awkward turn in life.
What I've learned out of it is that because of my boyfriend, I really trusted him because I loved him. And the friends he introduced me to, so I believe that he wouldn't introduce me to people that will not be a threat to me or will be in a danger for me. So when this guy actually advised us that we should look at Thailand, Bangkok, for be able to explore the clothing industry, I actually took his word for it, and we decided to go to Thailand. Yes.
So this was a typical story of that. The friends you keep will determine the trouble you meet.
Yes.
So the wrong friends, even out there to all our listeners, the choices of your friends can determine the outcome of your life.
And also
as well.
trusting, because trust can also get you in a lot of problem because you trust the person and you don't expect him to do anything bad to you.
Let's continue after a moment. Don't go away, listeners. This thing's going to get a lot more interesting. Welcome back. We still have our discussion with Vanessa Goosen, explaining to us a phase in her life which you would like to forget but can't. Miss South Africa, arrested, sentenced to death, and commuted to life. You went to Thailand to go and buy some fabric because of your shop. Somebody asked you to pick up something for them. Your boyfriend's friend asked you to pick up a book. What happened?
What happened when I got to Thailand, I went to explore the fashion industry, and when I was on my way, my friend's boyfriend called me and asked me if I could just bring some engineering books for him. And as a person who really advised me and gave me the advice and like my mentor,
he was like a mentor,
to be able to not doing that favor, and I was like, okay, that's fine, I'll bring your books from your brother, he told me, and if I could buy him some police branding clothing, and I said fine. His brother came, he gave me the books. It was engineering books, A4 hardcover, 4 of them, and nothing that was suspicious about the books, because bought like if it's a bookstore or whichever kind of store it was. These books, and so I put it in my luggage with my fashion magazines. So when I got to the airport, they did a random search. They asked me if they could go through my magazines. I said no, that's not a problem. They went through my magazines, and then the guy, he pulled out a small little knife, and when I saw it, I told him, what are you going to do? He said, no, don't worry, it's okay, because his English wasn't. Yes, I'm standing in the road, and his English wasn't very good. Yes. So he just showed me, he says, no problem, not destroy. but we'll check. And I said, okay, fine, because these books are not my books. So he went through each and every book, but when he got to these engineering books, at the back of the book, when he put the knife in, powder came out. So when I saw that powder, I was...
Your life changed.
Yes, I immediately.
Your life
And when he
changed.
told
What
me,
happened through what went through your mind?
I knew powder is related to some form of drugs. And that immediately hit me. What is in that book? What kind of powder is that?
In a different country,
Different country, different
where
language.
drugs has a death sentence, capital
Yes,
punishment.
Yes.
You went to fetch, you brought books, and there you are. Friends and the choices. Sometimes that's what friends can do. Okay.
Yes.
We're going to discuss. Our time's running out. We'll continue the discussion next time.
Okay. Thank you, Pastor Bernie.